Welcome to the APW Repair Center. Today we will be demonstrating how to replace the water seals on a leaky RMW pump head. When your head is leaking, you are losing pressure and not getting the most out of your pressure washer, while also wasting water. This demonstration will be broken up into two sections. The first section will cover the aluminum head version, while the second section will cover the brass headed version. We will start by setting the pressure washer on its back or side while making sure that the spark plug is facing upwards to prevent oil from leaking into the carburetor. With the pressure washer laid down, we now have access to the pump head. Using the 6mm Allen wrench, loosen and unscrew the bolts securing the pump head to the pump body. Now pull the head from the body, but leave the grooved plastic bushings in place with the grooved side facing towards the body. Also, remove any seals that stay on the pistons. If your seals stayed in your head, you will need to remove them to make room for the new seals. They are easily removed with anything that can give you a little leverage, such as a screwdriver or even a pin. The new seals go in just as easily as they came out. Make sure that when you're installing the seals, you install them with the flat side facing upwards away from the head and with the groove side facing downward towards the head. Before reinstalling the head, use a tiny bit of grease to lubricate the pistons in order to prevent any friction damage to the new seals while sliding the head over the pistons. Now place the head onto the pump body and reinstall the bolts to secure it in place. Make sure that you hand tighten the bolts until they are snug, and make sure that you don't tighten them too tight because you can strip out the aluminum threads or even break the heads off the bolts. Like with the aluminum head, we will start by setting the pressure washer on its back or side while making sure that the spark plug is facing upwards to prevent oil from leaking into the carburetor or the head. Using the 6mm Allen wrench, loosen and unscrew the bolts securing the pump head to the body. Now pull the head from the body and remove any seals that may be left on the pistons, but leave the brass bushings in place with the groove side facing towards the pump body. Also, if the small rubber plug sticks to the pump body, then you will want to remove that and use it to re-plug the hole located in the center of the pump head. Remove the top seals from the retainers, and while being very careful not to gouge or roughen up the retainers, use a pair of pliers to slide them out. Under the retainer is the last seal that you'll have to remove. Once you have all seals and retainers removed, you can now install the new seals. When replacing the seals, make sure to place them with the groove side facing down and the flat side facing upwards. The retainer goes on top of that seal with the flat side facing down and with the slot for the seal facing upwards, followed by the last seal with the groove side facing downwards and the flat side facing upwards, just like the first one. With all the seals replaced, it is now time to replace the head on the pump body. Before reinstalling the head, use a tiny bit of grease to lubricate the pistons in order to prevent any friction damage to the new seals while sliding the head over the pistons. Place the head onto the pistons and make sure that it fully covers the brass bushings left in place. Reinstall the mounting bolts and tighten them up with a 6mm Allen wrench. Make sure you don't over tighten the bolts because you can strip out the aluminum threads on the pump body or break off the bolt heads. With that done, you're ready to start cleaning without a leaking head and with proper pressure. Join us again for future repair videos, and as always, enjoy clean times.